Okay, Georgie boy, come over here, because it is time to rehearse your script. I am here to help you, because apparently you have difficulties when it comes to telling half-truths and I am the queen.
Yes, dear, we need to rehearse, because I tend to forget things on the fly and I no longer wish to look like an idiot on television. Where would you like to begin? The pizza theory? The car tow yard? Tell me what you need. I also don't like people to talk about my incident where I threw my dad through a plate glass at the car dealership, okay?
Let's start with the tow yard. You must remember that we went to work immediately after we picked up the car. There was trash all over the car and you were becoming ill, so we decided that it would be good to clean the car out to surprise Casey, because we hadn't seen her for over a month. Don't talk about the time that you chased her when she was driving my car, because I told law enforcement that I was at work that day. I was really here, watching evidence.
Okay, as I drove the car home, I began to feel ill, and I drove with my head sticking out the window right. Also, I realized that the car smelled very familiar, like the refrigerator at the house, when you leave old leftovers in there to rot. You can't get mad at me for saying that, because you are the one who had Dominic out in the woods in November, so you better watch your back.
We are not talking about Dominic right now, dear. Remember, he was simply watching over us for security reasons. Are you dumb? I know that you pretended to commit suicide. We have to change the script about that as well, but more on that later. Now, back to the car. You drove it home, and you noticed that it smelled like old rancid pizza, remember? You also pulled out some trash from the back seat and trunk and you threw up in the trunk. That way, if they talk about stains in the trunk, it's from your throw up. With the hot Florida sun, your throw up will smell like Elise old tube socks.
Okay, I think I got it this time. I promise you that I will remember all of this when I talk to anyone. We must purchase some notepads so that we can write all of this down, because you know that I will forget. We will also have to think of a brilliant way for me to explain myself as I pretend to commit suicide, so you will have to help me out with that one too. I expect that Pantalone Boy Man will save our horse-faced daughter. I cannot stand to know that I don't have CMA here to hold. It's difficult to understand that she will be some Big Bertha's daughter in jail. We must save her.
I realize that, dear, but remember, if you stick to the script, you will not have to worry about losing our horse-faced daughter. Additionally, how do you think I feel? I have a lifetime supply of horse teeth files that I cannot use, because she is not here. We must work together to manipulate the system. Remember, stick to the script. That is all I ask.
Yes, dear, I know. I always have to obey your commands. You have plenty over my head to get me in trouble. We are all in a world of hurt now. What are we going to do about our bills? What about my online addiction that I have? We must stick together.